Ever since I was in high school, I've always had incredible social anxiety, and I've always had just anxiety in general. And I think it sprouted because of social media. Something that would happen a lot with me was the fact that I would look on Snapchat and I would see on Snap Maps a group of my friends hanging out together, and I wouldn't be invited. This one time it was my friend's birthday and I wasn't invited. He was one of my closest friends, and I saw everyone else in a group and I was at home. And seeing things like that really bring on a lot of social anxiety. And same with Instagram. You know, you've got group chats and then you've got posts and you see everything about everyone's life and how awesome it is, and they're hanging out, they're over here, and you're just at home. And you know, then you've also got the problem with social media where you're spending 4 hours a day scrolling. And let's be honest, if you're scrolling on social media all that time, I'd say there's a 60% chance you've got a porn addiction. Think about how much porn there is on social media. And so I think that social media, whether it be Instagram or Snapchat, which I think are the worst, it just brings on so much anxiety because it's essentially like your second life. It's like a part of you. However, the best change I made in my entire life was in about November or December when I deleted social media. I deleted Snapchat and I deleted Instagram. And I've done this before, and I always ended up re-downloading it every single time I came back to it. And I found out the reason why. Before, whenever I would re-download these apps, it would be because I never had anything to put my focus to. It's sort of like if you're trying to overcome porn addiction and you get rid of porn but you don't change anything else about your life, you're gonna relapse because you don't have anywhere else to put your time. However, once I actually put my time towards my business and YouTube and growing my personal brand, although I'm not making a ton of money, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm making about $1,000 a month, and at the moment I'm doing literally DoorDash to make up the rest of the money. However, I've got so much more freedom. I've got so much more mental clarity, focus, and freedom. When you have these apps, you're surrounding yourself by people that don't really care about you. However, you're basing your perception off them as if they do care about you. So if they don't invite you to things, you think they care about me, they aren't inviting me, I must be a bad person, I must have done something wrong. When in reality, when you delete social media, these people, they essentially vanish. They're no longer there. And you might think that's scary, you might think there's some friendships that you know are gonna end because you've deleted social media. But I think the opposite. I think it's actually fantastic, because once you delete it, the second you delete it, you gain a sense of freedom. You gain like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders. And it's because you're no longer surrounding yourself with these people. How many of these people that you talk to, that you call your friends, are actually your fucking friends? I have one person that lives in my city out of going through elementary school and high school and one semester of university that actually cares about me, that actually wants me to succeed, and actually cares about what I'm doing. I talk to people, I've got their numbers, I've got their Instagram, but they never reach out. They don't give a fuck about me, and they don't give a fuck about you. So why the hell are you spending time with these people? Just think about it. I mean, you only have 24 hours in a day, you're sleeping for 8 of those, you want to be an entrepreneur, and you spend your time with people that don't give a fuck about you. It pisses me off. You'll bring something up about your business with these people, and they'll say something, but they won't add anything to it. They don't give a fuck. Where there are people online that you can meet that will literally care so much about your business, and it'll make you want to achieve such a greater level of freedom because you want to finally meet with these people, and you want to finally finally escape this. Maybe it's a city you're in, maybe it's a friend group, maybe it's the environment. You'll finally be able to escape that. If you say that you're friends with someone right now and they aren't asking you how your business is going or how whatever you're working on is going, stop talking to them. There is no point. Why should you give time to people that don't even care about what you're doing? This might sound arrogant, but I don't give a fuck. I am not going to be friends with someone that actually doesn't provide me with anything. And this doesn't mean that I'm just there to gain something and I won't provide anything. If you're my friend, I will care about you so much. I want you to succeed just as much as I do, because if I'm your friend, I see potential in you. However, there's so many people, so many friends I have in my life that they don't give a fuck if I succeed, and even at that, they'll make snide remarks at me for the things that I'm trying to accomplish. Why the hell would I spend my time with someone like that? And why should you? So I'm telling you right now, delete social media, delete Snapchat, delete Instagram, and stop reaching out to people. Do not message anyone besides the people that actually care about you and actually want you to succeed. The only time that you can re-download social media is once you've finally achieved a level of success that you're proud with, and you have moved on with your life, you have met new people, developed new relationships, you might be living in a different country. That's when you re-download Instagram. And that is when you just showcase your life. And people are gonna realize this guy wasn't fucking around. And that's when you're gonna see that people are probably gonna come back into your life, starting to message you and starting to be like, hey man, we haven't connected in so long. Fuck those people. Those people are a bunch of fucking assholes. So stop wasting your time with people that don't care about you. Think about your real ones. The ones that if you don't say anything for 1 month, they'll reach out to you and they'll ask you how it's going. Think about those people. Talk to those people. Fuck the rest.